Hello my beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. For those who are new, hi, my name is Victoria and I'm here to share with you my passion about makeup and skincare. So if you still haven't joined my family, please make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you will be notified about my future videos. Also follow me on Instagram and I have a TikTok account with the same username. Guys, do you believe that it's already August month? I cannot believe this. And now when I'm driving to work, I'm using back roads mostly, I see all those leaves just falling and I'm like, no, wait, it feels like so soon. I don't want summer to go. But hey, we're here to discuss BoxyCharm by IPSY and everything that's inside of this box for months of August. Yes, I know. And this box is quite skinny, but we got some interesting products. Hopefully it's going to be a very positive video, but you never know. So I just want to tell you that I was sick for some time. So I basically wasn't able to film as soon as this box arrived, but this month somehow it arrived earlier than normal. So yeah guys, sorry. I needed to heal. I had no voice basically, so it was a hell of a time. But I just want to start from the theme of the month and we're gonna jump into the products because everything I have on my face right now is just a little bit of my eyebrow product and the lip oil. So I really want to add some color to my face and actually, I don't know, smooth out my skin because it just needs some refreshment. So the theme of this month is Get Golden, and it said here, whether you're soaking up the last days of summer or easing back into a routine, this is your moment to explore what keeps you grounded and glowing no matter what's next. Yes please, like always, a lot of inspirational things and like a newsletter, yeah, in case you're wondering. But I want to start from actually IPSY choice, and this is going to be something that will kind of be a base for our makeup, which I'm very excited about. I'm not as excited about the product by itself because many months ago I already had this from IPSY, so that's the product we're gonna talk about. This one is First Aid Beauty Hello Fab Coconut Skin Smoothie Prime and Moisturizer that retails for $32. I didn't like it before. I'm gonna give it a second chance. It's basically an oil-free illuminating formula, kind of like a hybrid between primer and moisturizer. I felt like this was kind of stressing my skin out because of the fragrance inside. Even though First Aid Beauty is normally very gentle, I'm gonna give it a second chance because my skin is just changing constantly, so you never know when it's gonna work. That's the tube, that's the way how it looks. Also, it's vegan, it's oil-free like I mentioned before. It contains a lot of good ingredients such as coconut water, quinoa protein. Those two ingredients are really good with protecting your skin as well as straightening the skin's barrier. And if you're talking about primer potion, there are also micro pearls, so they're supposed to give you that luminous beautiful glow, supposedly. If I remember this correctly, this product I really wanted to find this, but I think I threw it away because I'm assuming it expired. I thought that this was peeling under the makeup. I may be wrong, and I'm very excited to try this again to actually refresh my memory. Hope it's gonna be a good refreshment, but we'll see soon enough. Also, it has 50 milliliters, 12 months of a shelf life, and it's made in USA. It's supposed to be a very lightweight moisturizer or moisturizing primer, depends how you want to call it. And the color of this product is kind of like beigey. It's like beige, light beige. It does have a scent. It's not bothering me as much as I thought it would be, so that's a good sign. I'm basically gonna just apply a little bit on my face, and lately I've been really craving for some glow because it's a summertime, still summertime, and you know guys, we need some extra hydration, especially for people like me with dry to normal skin. And glow is always a good thing. Some extra glow always helps, and it feels really lightweight. It feels actually really nice and thin, and I really like this in cream. If it doesn't feel heavy, it means that you don't need a lot of time before applying your foundation and other complexion products, because if it's a thicker product, usually your skin needs more time to absorb this, so foundation actually wouldn't peel. This does feel really nice. I cannot tell, my skin looks a little glowier, like when you're looking in the light, like it definitely looks glowier, but it doesn't look like gimmicky or like artificially glowy, so it's a good sign. It feels, I don't know guys, it feels weird. It feels like it may peel. Maybe I overdid this. Yes, it's peeling. It's peeling. Oh my goodness. Well, Maybe let me just, instead of rubbing, I'm gonna just tap, tap, tap and make sure that it's just soaking into my skin. Maybe the way how I'm applying this is wrong. Now I'm worried about my foundation, because what if I'm gonna apply foundation and then everything's gonna get ruined? That's just so stressful. Okay, I'm gonna start applying my foundation in front of you guys, and if it's gonna go, I mean, fine, then I'm gonna come back to you, skip this part, because that's basically the part when I'm gonna apply everything to the point that I need another product from IPSY, and I don't wanna waste that time. Okay, I'm just gonna do one side and see how it goes. Because I'm using a sponge, that may be really helpful. I'm not rubbing, I'm tapping, so hopefully I'm not gonna disturb the product underneath. But again, guys, like, let's be honest, why would you need a troublemaker in your routine? Like, if it's something that you need to think about how to use and it's not really making a lot of difference on your skin, and there are so many other products you can use, I don't see the reason to use this one. But I think I'm gonna make this work. I think so. I'm gonna do my complexion. I'm gonna be right back with you guys to talk about my next product. It's gonna be another IPSY choice. I'm very excited, but let me just do my base. I'm gonna finish my foundation, do some I think I'm gonna do contour, I'm gonna do some blush, highlighter, and I'll be back to talk about another product from this box. Okay, so I'm back. I just wanna quickly tell you what was happening. So as I was applying my foundation, because I was using tap-in motions, I had no issues whatsoever with like peeling or anything else. I don't know, my makeup looks heavier in my like T-zone. I don't know, maybe this is how I just was dehydrated from yesterday, or I don't know, it could be just a coincidence that this was just used maybe not in the time when my skin felt the best, you know what I mean? But also I have very, very big suspicion that all this T-zone, all the heaviness was from this. But also I have to keep using this in order to tell you guys like the real deal, because I don't want to like scare you away from the product and then like, hey, this was just a coincidence and I just didn't have enough water or something like that. So let's take a look at the other stuff, and I'm actually excited to see how all of this makeup is gonna turn out to be, because when I was using like my cream products, I used mostly all creams, so that's why you see that my skin looks glowy. It's kind of like really dewy looking, and I like it. But it's time to do some eye makeup, and I think I'm gonna start from this IPSY choice. It's gonna be a cream eyeshadow, and you know guys, me, I'm not a big fan of cream shadows like that. I may use them once in a blue moon and then just forget about them, and I keep reaching out for my palettes, for like powders mostly. But here we got this little guy, and I'm actually excited to use this, because when I swatched this, I realized that a little goes a long way. So this is something that may be handy for people who just want that one and done look. So let's talk about this. This is YC Collection Raya Cream Eyeshadow that retails for $21, but also it's on sale on their official site, and you can buy this for only $10. So it's supposed to be very beautiful buttery formula that delivers long-lasting metallic color. Guys, I cannot tell you how many times I used cream shadow or like stick, and it would dry out my eyelid till the end of the day. So when I would apply my skincare at nighttime, I would feel that I have to use twice as much of the eye cream to heal my eyelids. I have a strange suspicion that this may be the same product like the other ones I tried, but I'm actually excited because the swatch showed that it's really pretty, and let's just give it a shot. I also want to tell you that it has 12 months of shelf life. It's made in China. Also, it has 8 milliliters in a tube, and you know, if a little goes a long way, that's definitely a good thing. So you can use this with any type of tool. You can use this with a brush, with your finger, with anything that you like to use for your cream shadows. I just want to apply my eyeshadow primer before doing all of that, just, you know, to make it hopefully stay longer, but also not make my eyelids dry. Okay, so now let's do this. I'm gonna just do a little dot on the back of my hand, just teeny tiny, and the color is kind of like metallic bronze. I want to use like I think I'm gonna use a pencil brush and just see how it goes, because I don't know what to expect. Like I do, but I also don't. And I'm gonna just go, oh, messed it up a little. I'm gonna go in a circular motions and try to build this and blend this very like lightly. I don't want to go crazy. And then we're gonna just build the color as we go. It feels so cooling because it's a cream product, and it's such a beautiful like color that you can make easily into a smoky eye. A good versatile color. Maybe I should use my finger. I'm kind of like always obsessed with the way finger works. It's drying out so fast. Oh my gosh. Like, I don't think I even had enough time to blend this. This is crazy. All right. Now I'm gonna use chunky brush, just kind of like smooth out the around areas if it's gonna let me do that. It's kind of drying out super fast, so I don't think you have enough time to build this if you apply like a lot of product at the same time. Like at first I was careful, but then I kind of like, you know, added a lot, so now I have to deal with this. It's drying so quickly that it's crazy. Like, I didn't expect that, but hey, that's where we are right now. I guess it's gonna stay. I mean, it's so settled that I cannot tell you do I love it or hate it. I just hate how they don't give you enough time to actually build it. It's drying out within like seconds, really so fast. Like, you have to work so fast. Maybe if you're using your finger, it's gonna help so much because you're gonna control the intensity by just, you know, tapping a little bit of the color. But if you're using a brush and let's say you dipped your brush into like too much of the product, you may get in some kind of trouble because it's definitely drying out super fast. But you know what, I'm still using the same tiny drop and I'm like shocked that it's still going so far. So yeah, this is something that may last you for a very long time. Such a pretty color, like really pretty. And now I want to just, you know, add a little bit of the color to my lower lash. Yeah, it's definitely looking good. I'm thinking I'm gonna do some, I kind of want to do wings. Should I do wings? I'm not even sure. Maybe I should. Let's do some wings. I'm gonna just do them real quick with the liner I have. I just want to kind of like make my eyelids more pronounced. I'm thinking it's gonna really help. Yeah, that's pretty. Very simple, but very pretty. Okay, then I'm gonna add a little bit of the black liner to my waterline. Just a little bit. And I'm gonna use the same highlighter I used for my face to highlight my inner corners. And today I used my Charlotte Tilbury highlighter. So let's do this. A little touch to the corners of my eyes. I just want a little bit of something since we used only one product on the eyelids basically. Oh, that's so pretty. Keep forgetting this works so well on a damp brush. Okay guys, so what can I say? I mean, it's drying out so fast that I'm kind of stressed a bit, but hey, we'll see how it's gonna go. I hope it's not gonna dry out my eyelids like crazy. We'll know this at the end of the night. I definitely will make sure to update you in the description box and tell you if I'll have some extra thoughts on this product to tell you the updates. So stay tuned for that. But why don't we try the next product from IPSY, because this will help us to finish this eye makeup at least. And this is going to be mascara from Grande Cosmetics. So this is Grande Cosmetics Conditioning Peptide Mascara that retails for $25. It has a rich black color, supposed to be beautiful lengthening and volumizing formula. Also, it's supposed to be water resistant and water based and easily to remove. It has 5.6 grams, made in Italy, and has 6 months of a shelf life. I like Grande Cosmetics in general. I've heard good and bad things about this mascara because some people say that the spool is too messy, some people say it's amazing, some people say that, you know, the way how they made the formula, it's just, you know, flaking and smudging. We're gonna try this today, and you know that mascara needs some time to dry out and actually get to that point where you can use this easily. So I will need some time to update you on this, but it has the same packaging like all the Grande products, this like metallic golden tube, and let's try it. Let's see how it goes. The spoolie by itself is very classic spoolie. It doesn't look revolutionary. It looks more like something that is gonna help you with volume as well as length of your lashes. So I'm kind of excited. Let's give it a shot. So I'm just gonna go with the flow and see how it's gonna be. You know what? I don't think it's dark enough for my lashes. I may sound super crazy, but I feel like when I use my other mascaras, I can see my lashes more. This black is not really blacking for me. Like, it's definitely not as dark as I got used to see my mascara, which is so crazy because I definitely see that mascara is on my lashes, but because the color is light, it's almost like blended with the shadow and liner. So I don't know, I guess we'll see. Okay, it's very wet and it's a little more difficult to use because it's just a fresh mascara, and overall lashes look long and it separates lashes really nicely, but it's just not so dark. It's not as dark as I thought it would be. Okay, I sound crazy, but if you got used to like really dark black mascaras, if you feel like you know what I'm talking about, then you would understand me. But either way, it's lightweight and I don't see any issue so far. I know that it's gonna be decent mascara. I just hope that it's not gonna smudge, just like people are saying. So we'll see soon enough. And why don't we analyze my choice section? Because that was my choice that I decided to pick up. And here you can take a look at the products I had in my choice section. So I had Vacation Eau de Toilette Travel Spray. I had the lipstick. It's a staining long-lasting lipstick from Coffee Beauty. It was interesting. It looked really like color I would possibly use. But then I saw this Grande mascara and I'm like, I just want it. There was also First Aid Beauty sunscreen. And brushes. Brushes I only choose when I don't see anything else that interests me, so you know this, guys. But I still want to mention that this could potentially be a good mascara, and it's also ophthalmologist approved, and you can use this with lenses, you can use this with your glasses, or you can use this on your falsies. Like, this is literally approved to use on anything, even on lash extensions, so that's a good sign. I hope it's gonna condition lashes and actually do something, but I wish it was a little darker, but maybe I'm just crazy. I'll give it just a benefit of a doubt. Okay, next I'm gonna talk about spray. This one is gonna be from Pinky Bee Beauty. That was my another choice. And I just talked about primer from the same line, the same brand in my previous video. So if you still haven't checked that one out, definitely do that. And I'm excited to try this guy because I had a lot of thoughts on the primer. So that's definitely was something I wanted to try. So this one is Pinky Bee, had me at Satin Spray, $28 retail price. It's vegan, cruelty free, supposed to be long lasting, misty, made in China, has 75 milliliters, 6 months of a shelf life. When you're looking at the packaging, it has pink plastic packaging, and overall it looks very clean and very classic. You need to shake it because it seems like there's 2 layers, like one layer is like foam, so I don't know, I mean, I would always shake it. It's supposed to be very refreshing. Also, it's infused with a lot of good ingredients like aloe vera, hyaluronic acid, as well as peptides. It also has really light floral scent, which I'm not normally crazy about, but it doesn't bother me, I guess. Also, it claims to hold your makeup coat for 16 hours, but I never trust that. So let's just spray this on our face and let's see how it's gonna go. I'm a little worried, but I guess I'm gonna try to avoid my eyes. Let me see, maybe I can spray it like that. Oh, it's super misty. The mist actually is not as fine as I get used to feel, so that's why my face looks so wet. I didn't spray too much. The scent is really nice, actually. I don't like scents in my sprays, to be completely honest, but it doesn't bother me. Like, it looks like my face is getting super glowy and it's like a good glow, so I cannot wait actually to give this spray a shot without any new products and actually, you know, apply this on the top of my normal makeup routine, so I'll know for sure how does it work. So far it's looking good. Oh, it's a little sticky. This may have a good holding power. Like, I didn't even realize that, but this could hold makeup together. I like it. Okay, so now I just want to apply a little bit of the powder underneath my eyes, and we're gonna talk about the last product from this box. I feel like it went by so fast that I don't know, maybe I was just happy to review stuff and happy to be back because I was sick. So before I actually jump into the last product, let's quickly talk about my choice section where I choose this setting spray. So over here you can see that there was Lawless Blush, and this was such a pretty color, and I was really debating should I do this or that, but well, I didn't choose that. Then there was Double Vita Capsule Cleansing Foam, wasn't interested in that. There was also Purifying Day Cream. No, that was setting powder from Bare Minerals, and I told you in my previous video what powder was my like holy grail, so yeah, I chose Pinky Bee Cosmetics. Again, make sure you're watching my empties videos because there I updated you on a lot of products I actually tried with you on the camera for the first time. Like, all those first impressions you see here, eventually they're gonna get to my empties, and that's when I'm gonna update you fully on them. And those videos have a lot of like solid, good, valid points points because I was able to use them fully. And you know, with all the good or bad things happened, I made my decisions, I made my thoughts, and I hope that when you're watching those videos, somehow you take for you something not only like entertaining, but something useful and actually like key points about the products you was curious about. Okay, my loves, and now it's time to talk about my last product that I got from IPSY this month, and this is gonna be Glow Recipe Gloss Balm. So basically it's a Glow Recipe Plump Hyaluronic Acid Lip Gloss Balm that retails for $22. I couldn't find this on Sephora site, guys, so I think they got rid of that. It launched finally in like squeezable packaging, so it's really easy to carry this like a lip balm in your purse. This little guy came in without a spatula, and this just blows my mind because how would you do that? So I have my Laneige little spatula that fits this whole vibe, and I'm excited to try this. The packaging, it really reminds me of their moisturizer from the same line, so I guess it was kind of like a continuation of that line. And honestly, it could be pretty, it could be really nice, and I love the packaging. This tube is just so adorable. I mean, we like those tubes, you know. The package by itself also is just, you know, if you know Glow Recipe, you know they do a good job with all of this little detailing. It's always so pretty. It also contains a lot of good ingredients, and we know about hyaluronic acid, the humectant, but also it contains something that's called Kakadu Plum Blend that contains vitamin C. So it's basically supposed to like smooth out your lip and all the texture on the lip, which is really nice, that blurred look for your lip. Also, we have raspberry extract that's good with hydrating your lips. So let's take little thing and let's try to use it. It's immediately melting as I'm touching this. So satisfying. So I'm just gonna like really lightly go over my lips. It's melting immediately, and look at the glossy look. What is this? It doesn't feel sticky even though it looks super glossy. Oh gosh, this is so pretty. I always use something like that before I go to bed, but honestly I almost would hate to use it before I go to bed because look at the glossy look. It's just so cute. Also, it's vegan, cruelty free, and comes in a recyclable packaging, and apparently it's also sweet. Now when I can taste my lips, it's super sweet as well. It said that not only it has raspberry extract, but also it's infused with natural raspberry flavor, which is always a good addition, I guess. Yes, it is. It's also made in Korea, has 15 grams, and has 12 months of a shelf life. So I guess that's everything you need to know about this product. I wish it came with spatula. I mean, there's enough space for you to just, you know, throw a spatula there, so I don't know what's the deal. Either way, let's take a look at my choice section. There was Iconic London Holding Up eyeshadow palette. The Nestle Matrix had gorgeous product, and I have really a lot of thoughts on this, and I think I have this color in my collection, but I really would need to find it. There was also Glow Juice Refining Enzyme Mask. And the other product was Saturday Skin Pore Active Treatment. I love Saturday Skin, to be completely honest, but I didn't need any pore active treatment. So I chose this little balm from Glow Recipe, and I'm glad I did this. We'll definitely have some fun with that in the future. Okay, my loves, I had so much fun. I hope you feel the same way. Let me tell you the total price of all of this IPSY box for August month. So the final price, the total of the month, is gonna be $117. And even though it doesn't feel like we saved a lot, because obviously a lot of products here were just unnecessary for me to get, like I would never get this or that product, but also I had a chance to try with you something that maybe you was looking at. For example, maybe you was eyeing this product and just never knew how it looks or how it works, or maybe this is going to be something that will become my go-to product. I mean, you never know, you really never know, and that's the amazing part of like those subscription boxes. But at the same time, they get more expensive so fast that I don't know, will I be able to keep up with this soon? But so far we still have a lot of fun with these unboxing videos, so I hope you guys have a wonderful week. I hope you took some good points from this video and also had some fun watching this. Like always, leave me your thoughts underneath this video. What do you think about these products? What in general you think about the IPSY box, aka BoxyCharm by IPSY, and how do you feel about subscription boxes in general? And like always, let's learn new Ukrainian word. And today I decided to tell you how to say a plum in Ukrainian. So if you want to say plum in Ukrainian, you would say it like sliva, sliva, sliva. And yeah guys, thank you so much for staying till the end of this video. I love you all very much, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.